Hey, hey, hey! Today we're gonna do a story time and I'll tell you about a date that went wrong. Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Shanetel, my brand is Funky, and this is Shen's. One day I went on a date. After all, it's a story, so once upon a time, one day. So one day I went on a date and I met this person, and the person said, let's go out to eat. And I was like, okay, fine. Would. So I said, where would you like to go? He said, he's never had Jamaican food before. So we should go to a Jamaican restaurant. So I know this place. So I said, okay, let's go to a Jamaican restaurant. So while I was in the car going to the restaurant, he was complimenting me, saying, "Oh my gosh, you're so pretty." Yeah, he was complimenting me, saying, "Oh my gosh, you're so pretty and you smell so good." He's like, "Oh, I don't know what you're wearing, but you smell like really, really good." And I was like, "Oh, thank you. But then he kept on saying it. He kept on saying it. He kept on saying how pretty I am and how he loved my hair. And he reached for my hair to touch it. And I was like, so we get to this restaurant, right? So I'm walking to the restaurant, and he pretty much like he walked up to me and he almost like hold my hand. So I'm like, so I just let it go, and I sidestep him a little bit, and so he didn't hold on to my hand. We went inside the restaurant, so he's asking me about the food, what he should try, whatever. So I'm here making suggestions. Now we're waiting for the person to share the food and stuff. So I'm sitting now on this stool. He comes like beside me on the stool, and then he's there talking to me, and then he like reached for my face, and like he touched, like he wanted to touch my face like this, like and like almost like moving the hair out of my face. So he's pretty much like touching my face like that. So I'm like, ease off me a little bit, like yeah. And then he's like, oh my god, you're so pretty. We're now in the restaurant, and this is how he's going on. So he's like, oh my god, you're so pretty. And then he went like this on my face with my hair, so he moved it away like that. And I was moving so fast, but I could swear he tried to kiss me, right? And then like I think he like almost kissed my forehead to how I moved away, like one of those. Yeah. So I gave him one of those, and he I think almost kissed my forehead, and I'm like, hello, I just met this person, like in person. I've just met this guy like 10 minutes ago in my book. Um so yeah, so I'm like, okay, So we get the food and stuff, and he's like, oh, we should sit and have it here. I'm like, no, we should leave. And he's like, okay, fine. So we were walking to the car, and he reached for my hand again, you know? And I am like, okay, I need to just, get this out of the way. Let this be clear. So we are in the car now, and I said to him, don't do that, just ease off all this PDA. I've only known you like for 5 seconds. Don't be touching me. I don't like people touching me, especially people I don't know. So don't be touching me, and don't be acting like we are in a relationship for 5 years out here with all this public display of affection. Don't do that. Like no, don't do that. He was like, he was like, what do you mean like that? What do you mean by that? And then like he was like, I didn't even do anything. I was just holding your hand. I was just holding your hand. I said, yeah, you were holding my hand, and I don't want you to hold my hand, and you actually tried to kiss me. Yeah, but you're so pretty and your lips are so nice. So it's sorry if you're irresistible, and I can't control myself. I'm like, I'm uncomfortable, which is the important part of this. And he's like, well, you shouldn't have been so pretty. No, I'm getting scared. Now I'm getting like really scared, you know? So the fact that I'm uncomfortable doesn't like ring a bell to you or say anything. And so now I'm trying to not get kidnapped, trying to not get molested. I'm like, what do you mean by that, you know? And he said, I don't like how you make me feel. You make me feel like if I'm gonna kill you. Which is what I was thinking. And I'm like, I pretty much want to ask, are you gonna kill me? And then he was like, I don't like the way you make me feel. I don't like how you say stuff. You said it and it was very hurtful. And you're making me seem like a monster. And I'm like, all I'm saying really is don't touch me. I feel uncomfortable with people touching me. So like, well, you should have known. I'm like, should have known what? So now I'm trying now because now I feel like I'm gonna be molested. Yeah, so now I'm trying to find the person, like a person within, and I'm trying to see if I can get out of the situation. So I'm like, but what if it's your sister? Like, what if your sister went on a date and this guy was all up on her and she was uncomfortable? What would you want her to do? And he was like, well, she should have known what she was getting into. And now I'm like, extremely scared. So I'm like, so he's like, you know what, where do you want me to drop you off? I'm like, just drop me off where you pick me up. I had him drop me off at the bus stop, and I just left from there and got a bus and go home. Yeah, and the worst part of this, the worst part, like I was scared, I was like almost traumatized because I don't want nobody to touch me, I don't want to be molested. The worst part of it all, the guy took the food. Like what? Like, who does that? He took the food. He didn't even give me my food. He took the food, and I was like so upset. Like now I'm like extremely upset. Like, oh well. So if you enjoyed that story, if you'd like me to do more stories and more things that happened to me, let me know down in the comments below. And if you like story time, let me know by pressing like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like me on Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat at ShanePunky. And I'll see you next week, or I'll see you in my next video. Bye!